Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Part 26. In the previous video we started episode 4, which is, it's not Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney anymore, it's Mia Fey Ace Novice Trials and Tribulations. We're duking it out in the past against Edgeworth to prove that some dude who definitely maybe murdered someone in the past didn't murder someone this time. Or, well, I mean, he probably didn't murder the person originally either, but I don't think we're going to be able to get that vacated. I don't know. That's not really within the scope of the case, I don't think. The score is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Sir, what the fuck are you talking about? The false evidence in this case is... I mean, I guess the testimony, right? That's the one thing that, like, you know... And this seems like a good way to lead into getting that person to testify in court, which seems to be the logical progression of the case, so... It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's what the witness told us. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That's true. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. You know something that's really impressive? Is that every single case we've done has had the same 8 people watching. Like, the sheer dedication to the craft of being a court observer. Like, truly, you just gotta applaud them. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. So brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time. Aye, very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Aye, now let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Oh God, the suspense. It is her. So that explains the connection there. Because I was wondering how this is gonna tie back into them knowing each other. Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh, when I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut hole. I get it, because he's Canadian. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. God, what the... Shut up, dude. No. No. Hey, not so fast. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You're a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you can learn a lot from this man. He's such a gentleman. He sure doesn't act like one of me. Sir? Yes, my dear? This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. No, it's no trouble at all. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Melissa Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department. You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? I don't even, what was her name in the first case? I mean, I assume neither of them are her real names, but, she was Delilah or something, right? And you were the one who took this photo, is that accurate? How can you be so mean? What? Ah, no, see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that? But it's just a photograph, it's not something dangerous. Like this gun. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. Oh god, I don't like the turn this is taking. Is she staring at me? And you would be... Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey. I see. So you are. Hi, now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. How do you know they're wildflowers? What if they're domesticated? Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? I believe the map would be of help here. I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs. Your view would not be very good. So you took the photo from that location, eh? Brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. Oh, what a cute camera! Just like its owner. Small but powerful model. Alright then, Miss Faye, time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel. Do you have any idea what they were fighting about? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that? No, I just thought that maybe you ever heard what they said. I would never eavesdrop. Lies. 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 I've got more class than that. Oh, it's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. I'm not entirely sure if I can press freely, but... Why did you take a photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. Also, that doesn't, like, match up in the slightest, right? They are clearly not fighting at this point, but she's saying she took this photo after they started fighting? Now, I don't really know how to present that as a contradiction in the scope of the game mechanics, but that's obviously bullshit. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Smells like a lie to me. Ah, yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on. So we wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this. All I could do was use my camera. So I took the photo of the crucial moment and I gave it to the police. And we'll go ahead and press and hear our end of, you know, whatever thing hint. But I'm pretty sure it's probably present the picture on that. Because, I mean, you know, the contradiction there has to be that they are clearly, you know, that photo is taken not after a scuffle. You called the police. Yes, because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try to escape. We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation. Oh, certainly tough luck for the criminal, eh? Terry Falls isn't the criminal. There must be something strange in that girl's testimony. And in the neighborhood. Be careful, kitten. That girl is the judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're gonna have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers. You're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia. Like, I feel like that's telling me that like I can't press, so like I probably shouldn't press. Like this one seems like it would maybe hurt me, but at the same time I'm like, I feel like I have to press everything because sometimes you get evidence out of them. Was there anything strange about the two of them? I'm a bad girl, I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them, kind of like a peeping Tom. But you didn't eavesdrop, apparently. Oh, I know, I like that. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight, too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. Actually, that's why I took this job in the first place. Too much info, Your Honor. In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them, especially dressed as they were. Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely. You had no idea what they were fighting about. Okay. So it's either that or right after she called the police. Now, I don't think we have any reason to believe that she didn't call the police. But I feel like it's definitely the idea that it's clearly not a scuffle at this point. Okay, so it is straightforward. Witness? And you said you took a photo of the crucial moment. Is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? That's the wrong track! This isn't good boombox music! Well, you see, the photo you presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. My apologies, young lady. Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit. He can certainly downplay a situation, can he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up, the film, I mean. Oh, you ran out of film? This photo was the last one. What? Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs you took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself playing among the wild flowers. The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took photos of yourself? I remember taking some photos of myself once too. Please, no details. It seems that Miss Faye's assertion is not so decisive after all. Wait, just a minute. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh? But I mean, she still said she took the photo after they were fighting, and they clearly weren't fighting. Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes. Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet. I bet you didn't even know it. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Fight of the night or not? Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy was really a sucker for sweet talk. Ah, looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention. Yeah, it's sickening. Okay, so that didn't, like, accomplish anything? Turned and tried to run away. She only got about 10 yards of her. She was stabbed in the back. Where's the bridge? So based on her viewpoint, right? She would have been That would have basically been at the part where the bridge is broken, so I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the contradiction, but we'll go ahead and press them just for content, I guess. The victim, why do you think she tried to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal. This was a large, powerful man with a knife. Could have been a quaggy woman like you. Edgeworth, do you have, like, repressed, issues? Like, do you have, like, seriously, buddy, do we need to talk? Like, you're calling her a bimbo, a quaggy woman? Like, who hurt you? I'm sure she would have acted differently. Quaggy? Why you? If it had me, I probably would have jumped into the river. There's still something wrong with this testimony. So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him? Well, it was a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. Some of me and my college buddies say that instead of Terry Falls, he should be called Terry Drops. I only wish I could have done something to help her. That seems to make sense. I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off. Doesn't now. You have a good sixth sense. When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why. Terry Falls isn't the criminal. And there must be something strange in that girl's testimony. And in the neighborhood. Okay, so you say the same things? Alright, you're getting blasted. We've done content. Witness, your testimony is a joke. And not a funny one. What? But I just... Hi, Miss Faye. I warned you to not make the witness cry. One short testimony and two bad contradictions? There's no possible excuse. Oh, you said there were two contradictions! It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then... well, she would have hit a dead end. Because the bridge is fucking bad. Seriously? Why does it even exist? You can't cross it. It fails its one and only purpose as a bridge. You said 10 yards, but you couldn't have even ran 5. Because Dusky Bridge has collapsed on that side. What does this all mean? It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it. This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court. Oh well, moving on. Just a moment, Your Honor. Sir Edgeworth. Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. What do you mean? There's one major mistake in this diagram. What did you say? What are you referring to? It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. The very old bridge, we couldn't find any official blueprints of it. So you're saying... I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove the bridge was broken during the incident. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Can't we just go to the bridge? That's ridiculous! You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. That guy is good. What do you mean? He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. That coward. Well, Miss Faye, it seems you once again made a reckless accusation. I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself. No, it wasn't your fault at all. Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was the witness actually saw. Indeed. Alright, young lady. May I ask that you please proceed with your testimony? But it's so hard to go on. We're on your side, Miss Foster. There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car? I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up. Okay, well, like, if you want to go, also, if you're going to go for the argument that you can't tell that, oh, the bridge is broken because it's not in the photo, well, technically, that's the wrong photo. Technically, you can't see our client's face. That could be any dude in a cartoon prison outfit. It could be anyone. That could, honestly, I think that's Edgeworth. And there's no evidence to prove that it's not Edgeworth. So, shut up. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up. Jesus, as testimony as it is, we're finished. Don't say that. Oh, well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. Make a really great mocha latte. This trial isn't over yet. That's what I like to hear. Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please. Contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack! With this gun! I'm very disappointed we haven't actually been given a murder weapon as evidence yet. You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself? Yes. Clearing the side of the defendant, I don't think it would be too difficult. Yes, but let's remember, they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that? Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. The kind of talk is just silly. Wow, why did he get so emotional all of a sudden? Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with the rest of us. Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more than to hide a corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it? Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there. But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct? There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. A channeling dojo. You know those monks, they just love cold, isolated places. I think the witness was trying to say the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she'd witnessed on her own eyes. And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body? Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face... Oh, as you're saying, you didn't get a clear look at his face? Well, they were far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw. Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman! Something about this testimony is bothering me, but what? Hey, kidding. Never put salt in your coffee? No, because I'm not a fucking weirdo. No, why would I? Why not? Huh? It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point, if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something like a piece of evidence. Okay, so I think they're just saying, go present something, you got nothing to lose? What? By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all. So are you saying the victim didn't fall down on the bridge? Actually, maybe she did fall. Of course she didn't fall down on the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy. If you don't mind, I was asking the witness. No need to be so rude. Well, young lady. Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could. Grabbed her, eh? Haha, we're one step too slow. And then what did the defendant do after that? You personally witnessed that. Witness? Yes? Did anything strange happen when he did that? I don't know if you'd call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off. You mean this scarf? My words magically found at the scene. I don't see any problem. Well, where's the hat, dude? Oh, Dahlia. I didn't even pay attention to the name. I noticed that it said something about the name. Or I noticed there was a name, but I didn't pay attention to what it was, so... Okay, so that's her. So I guess that's why she was up there? Is because she had... Mind from blood loss between 4 and 5. So when the victim's scarf fell off... They were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that? The fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly. Why did he get so emotional all of a sudden? Some other possibility. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't have done it. Ah. His hands. Is that what we're going for? His hands? They're all... I think he's got those chains on him? Let's press again, but maybe that's what it is? But I guess we would just present the photo then. But yeah, I think that's definitely what they want. Wait. Yeah, it's this one, right? That's the wrong photo. Yeah, this one. Really? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. I'm sorry, but the only thing out of place here is that pointer finger of yours. That could very well be. Here, take this penalty and try thinking things through again. Pointer fingers are made for pointing. Oh wait, was I supposed to present on this one? I mean, it does kind of... The defendant carried the body all by himself. I feel like that's a contradiction, like, but I don't know what would fit better, like proving that. Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss. I mean, unless you're supposed to present him, but it... And what do you say here again? He was wearing... You said you couldn't see his face. And we can try and present the victim... Oh, not the victim, but our client? Because, I mean, I feel like that's definitely got to be part of it, right? The, like, he's all handcuffed up, so he wouldn't have been able to, like, maybe grab her effectively? Or something? But I can't really, like, remember what he looked like, what his chains looked like, and you can't really see him in the photo. I mean, you can see that they're there, but... He quickly picked her up in his arms, saying the victim didn't fall down on the bridge. Grabbed her before she could. Because, I mean, I feel like I have the right idea, I just don't really know where to present it. Because, like, I mean, he wouldn't be able to grab, right? Because his hand is... Like, his actual reach would be restricted by the chain? Like, I think this is the right thing, I just don't know where to present it. So I think we just kind of have to, like, trial and error our way. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that you would present him instead of the photo, but maybe that's what they want. So, I mean, I feel like the photo kind of establishes the same thing, but... I was thinking that, like, how could she have known about the car, and, you know, because her point of view wouldn't allow her to see, like, where he was carrying her off to and stuff, but I guess that's not a contradiction. I don't get why the photo isn't a contradiction here. Like, I don't get it. I'm thinking, like, okay, so, like, if he wants to hide the body, why leave the scarf? And it's like, maybe because he, like... I really feel like it should just be the fucking photo and the chains. And it's getting a little frustrating. Because, I mean, that just seems like such a clear contradiction. I think I just tried that, but... Oh, we're just like trying random stuff now because I have no clue. We're actually gonna pause. Be right back. What? It was the picture of the bridge on that? Why? A killer not wanting his victim to be found, I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. Oh. Yeah, you could just throw it into the river. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, but I still think the idea that he couldn't have grabbed her because he's fucking chained up feels like the bigger contradiction, especially considering they bring up the idea of her. Because, I mean, he says that, because, like, the hint there from Edgeworth is, can you prove why he couldn't have done that? Not why he had no reason to? And so I feel like the idea that he couldn't have grabbed her body and dragged her away like that on the bridge because he's chained up seems like more of a contradiction than he could have just thrown the body off the bridge. I mean, I feel like they both work, but I feel like the hints were pushing me more in that direction than they are in the body bridge thing. Well, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. Ah! In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. Like, what, is she the kid, maybe? Like, is she the kid and she didn't actually die? I don't know. If 10 murders were occurred at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Order, order, order! I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. Aye, but I must admit it does seem odd to have not thrown the body into the river. Well, Mr. Edgeworth. How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw. Quite true! Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion was without merit after all. What the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us. Please, witness, go on with your testimony. I'll try. All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. Who's he talking about? Alright, I'll do my best. Bro, how the hell are you supposed to see that? I mean, the obvious contradiction there is that you can't see that shit? Like, at all? What did the man do then? Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. that's when I came to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police. And so that's when you called the police. You're sure that you saw that with your own eyes? Yes, I'm 100% certain. Lady, there's a damn mountain. Go away. Shut up. You can't just make every single prompt the exact same piece of evidence. Haha, map of Dusky Bridge go brr. Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time. I still feel like the chain thing would have been... I mean, I feel like that has to come up eventually, right? Because that's so much cooler than the bridge. Whatever. I just feel like I was really on to something. I'm kind of disappointed that wasn't the way they went with it. Done what? Made a crucial mistake. A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye? The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body there? You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes? Yes, and... Simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. Actually, just that mountain doesn't exist anymore, and you can't prove that it actually still exists, even though it's on the photo. Like, can't he literally just make the exact same dumbass argument? The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Don't you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car. This outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. Mountains are only real if you believe in them, Miss Faye, okay? I admit the diagram shows a rather large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car. That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine. I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is more like a cliff. Ah! Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But you still claim to have been able to see the killer's car. I'm surprised they didn't make us, pick it there, because that actually would have been a pretty cool prompt, like having to pick that little tiny rock on the side. She's been mind crushed. Order! Order in the court! Ah, what is the meaning of all this ballyhoo? Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported in the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. Okay, so you admit your witness is unreliable. Okay, yeah, thanks. See ya. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. Oh! Mr. Judge? What is it? I think I must have remembered things wrong. Yeah, remembering things wrong, we call that lying. We call that perjury. We call that punishable by the death penalty in this country. God bless California. Wait a minute, you can't just say that. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Yes indeed. Quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, to forgive, divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here. What? That's not fair. Save the tears for later, kitten. Mr. Armando? Don't look back until the trial is over. Now's the time to go forward. But that wasn't fair. Okay, kitten, you need to relax. You need to remember the other kitten's testimony. Killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. So tell me, how did she know that? And we will learn how she knew that next time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.